Quite noisy with the traffic here, but we decided to pull over as we were going past Arrecife, which is the big dealership opposite the airport, because they put some of their classic cars out on display, and as you can see they've got Christmas lights around them, so they'll be lit up at night over the next few days. This one is a Fiat 500. They've got quite a lot of classics in their collection. Sorry, Fiat 1500 I should have said. And this is a Seat 600, which is of course the same as the what used to be the little Fiat 600. I don't really know what this is, but looking at it, it's based on a Citroën 2CV. Little twin-cylinder air-cooled engine under there. And I think that's a Ford. There'll be a few more over the next few days. There's a Chevrolet further down and a Citroën Traction Avant, which I'll walk you up towards. We've just met some friends for lunch in Playa Honda. We thought we'd come along and film a few of these cars for you, and we're heading down to Puerto del Carmen a little bit later. So we're in Los Pocillos. It's a blustery day, not cool at all, quite pleasant, but windy, and there's cloud that's threatening to rain, but we haven't had any rain yet. There is supposed to be a storm incoming later this week. It's Tuesday afternoon, about 24 degrees down here. Aircraft coming into land, Julie's just pointing out to me. Have a look at that and see what it is. Might be a Tui, I'm not sure though. Julie thinks it's a rhino, and she's right, it's a rhino. So yeah, that cloud does look very dark there, but we haven't had any rain yet. I wouldn't be surprised if some was dumped on us in the next hour or so. Good to see all the sunbeds back on the beach at Los Pocillos here. Looks distinctly nicer out to sea than it does inland at the moment. Well, hello and welcome to La Heria, and as you can see, it's what our Irish friends would call a soft day. There's a sort of light drizzle. It's Thursday afternoon. We're here for a tour of the El Grifo vineyard, which has been here since 1775 and has been in the same family all that time. So we're on the 5th generation of the family at the moment. These are the vines that have expended their grapes for this year, and they're just being pruned, or about to be pruned back. We're with a small group of friends enjoying this tour, and then we're going to go and taste some wine in a minute. Always a tough thing to do. And then later on we're going to go and taste some beer, which will be quite interesting. But this is fascinating, this vineyard. I love El Grifo. It was Cesar Manrique's favourite vineyard. He was great friends with the family that owned it. His favourite wine was their semi-sweet Malvasia. And as I say, it's been here since 1775, so not long after the volcanic eruptions finished. I'll go in and have another look at the inside in a moment. The grapes we saw in the field earlier are all Malvasia grapes, but this particular one is a Moscatel grape, and this is one vine. Been planted in a hole. It's about 120 years old, and the Moscatel is the grape that produces very, very strong sweet flavour and is left on the vine right until the end of the picking season, end of August, beginning of September. And there's a few of these here, but you can see how deep that hole is. And it's because this is a variety that needs a lot of water. None of the vines here get watered, it's all natural, but because of the high wall and the deep hole there, that takes its own water in from the atmosphere naturally. This is the original Quarto de la Inscripción, and we're in the old distillery. And the reason there's a distillery here is that they used to fortify the wine with alcohol before transporting it. Manrique actually persuaded the family to keep this. They were going to knock it down. He persuaded them to keep the old building and turn it into a museum, and it's just full of old grape crushing machinery and stills and all kinds of interesting stuff. You can just come in and wander around here, so when you visit, do. Here we are in Cerveza now. 4 vats of beer on the brew at the moment. I'll be heading into the bar shortly to taste it. Well, that's it. We've done the wine and beer tour, and we all went for a meal at Chacho Burger here on Chaco San Ginés. The Chaco is buzzing. It's Thursday evening. It's still relatively early. It's 20 to 10. It's spitting lightly. We've got heavy rain forecast for tomorrow, Friday, when you'll be watching this. We have a yellow alert for rain tomorrow. And as always, all of these restaurants here in the Chaco are packed with people. There's the church tower in the distance. So there you go, that's this week in Lanzarote. Hope you've enjoyed that. Have a great weekend and catch up with you soon. Bye for now.